Well, this is it. It's a big day. I'm about to go in, find out whether my cancer's gone or whether I have to keep on fighting a little bit longer. I'm about to head to the doctor's office. And for anybody facing cancer, it's a pretty common experience. There are a lot of pathologies and biopsies and scans and reports. I call this whole thing the Manila Envelope moment, where the doctor's about to hand you that Manila envelope, and inside are the results that are going to change your life in an instant. It's a lot of pressure. And I thought maybe today I'd take you along for the ride, both so you can see how I process this whole thing and so we can find out together what's my next step in sudden urgency.
Every morning on TV, I share the broadcast news. 7 TV Emmys and 1 million online views. Then the doctor gave a bitter pill to swallow. This just in, it's cancer, no more script to follow. Sudden urgency, now I'm living wide awake. No more teleprompter, no more time to waste. From TV anchor to the headlines of my heart, it's sudden urgency, a brand new start.
All right, for me, every one of these big days starts the same way. It's here on my dresser where I select what I call the power objects I'm going to bring with me along for the ride. That's my medicine pouch right there. And all of these things are objects, sacred objects I've collected that have helped me along this cancer journey. A lot of them have value, but I wanted to show you just today in particular what I'm going to bring with me. Number one, that's my dad's watch, which is still working all these years after his death. I carry that with me today. I'm going to carry this hedgehog. That's my spirit animal, the hedgehog. And my sister crocheted this for me during my very first cancer appointment. I've kept it with me at every single appointment since. Another hedgehog, can't hurt to double the spirit animals. A message that my best friend wrote me probably 20 years ago that I still carry to this day. Her name was Gigi, and she's probably the closest thing I have to an angel still. I'm going to carry that with me. And finally, my friend Emma from Ireland brought me this rosary from Ireland with a bunch of different Irish saints, and I told Emma that her friendship means a lot, and I'm going to bring her along today too. So those are the power objects that are going to help me stay grounded and centered. I'm going to put them in my medicine pouch, and then we're off to the races. All right, medicine pouch in hand, and now we're on our way down to the doctor to get the news and figure out what's going on. Another part of my ritual, always my, what do you call it, Jedi council, my inner sanctum, my Templar knights. These are the folks that have been with me for every one of my appointments. Of course, my husband, Luis, wonderful man. And you met Kimberly, my best friend, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly.
Hi.
So they come with me to all these, first and obviously as an emotional support, which is really, I think, important. Somebody to hold your hand and be there, because it can get nerve-wracking. But also as extra sets of ears to hear what the doctor's about to tell me, because when you're in a high emotional state, obviously it's hard to pay attention. So we're ready to go, and it'll be a matter of minutes now. All right, we've made it to the doctor's office. We're about to walk in, and I've made it clear that I want to share this journey publicly. I don't want to keep secrets, but there is a part of this process that I do think is sacred, and that's the moment when I'm sitting down with my spirit tribe and with my doctor and talking about the most important moment, the Manila envelope moment. That I'm going to choose to keep private, and I hope you understand why, and I think maybe one day in your own journey, you'll get it if you don't right now. So, fingers crossed, we're going in, and I'll touch base here a little bit. Well, as you can tell, I am not at the doctor's anymore. I'm back here at my news studio. I'm a news anchor, and I guess it's only appropriate because I'm about to give you the headline, and it's not especially good. The reason I didn't want cameras in that doctor's office when I was handed the Manila envelope is because that's a very intimate, private moment, and it can be tough. And sadly, the news I got was tough. We went in together and took the scope to see the bladder, and as we got in there, there were tumors, several of them, all new. Now, the good news is they're very small. They haven't spread. It's not growing, but it's come back again. That's the bottom line. My cancer's come back. So there was some crying and some hugging, some, I'm not going to lie, shouting. Some F-bombs were dropped. I even hugged my doctor. But then what do? You play the hand you're dealt. I'm not going to stay in that place of desperation. I'm going to play the hand I was dealt. There's still a lot of hope. And as I said earlier, those Manila Envelope moments come over and over again as a cancer patient. It's part of what we got to deal with. How did I get through it? It's been about 2 days since the news came that my cancer's back. If you watch this series, you know how I deal with it. I've talked about it in prior episodes. I most of all rely on my higher power, a belief that the Holy Spirit, God, my ancestors, that they're looking out for me from the other side, and I give it up to them. I bring the horizon closer so that I'm not worried about 2 years from now. Right now I'm thinking, what do I get to do this week to kick cancer's ass, and how can I get it done? And then, of course, I schedule my worry time. So I get 10 minutes a day to go to AI and chat GPT and try to figure out all the things and worry. I still go to therapy, and I have a session with my great therapist tomorrow, matter of fact. And most of all, the meditation and the mantras. Those are up as well. So I don't mean to be sad or maudlin. It was a kick in the shins. It was 2 steps forward, 1 step back. But I'm going to go into surgery this Friday. And they are going to cut out all of those tumors all the way down, get them totally out, spray my bladder like a car wash with chemo, and we'll get a fresh, clean restart so I can fight again on down the line. I'd hoped to do these reports every week. I don't know if I can do it next week because I might still be in recovery from the surgery. I appreciate your prayers and your thoughts. I get all of them, and it means a lot to me. And I hope you'll put 1 or 2 up for me come Friday when I go through the surgery doors. But more than prayers, what I'd ask most of all is that you help me, not with prayers, but with this project. Sudden urgency, me sharing a story, it's been an effort for me to make sense of it and to try and help anybody else who's going through a life-changing thing like cancer. So you would honor me and help me if you would like and subscribe, if you would share this video and the others on your social media, and let anybody out there know who might be dealing with cancer about this project, Sudden Urgency, because that's my medicine. The doctors have their medicine, but my medicine is this, what I'm doing right now. To go to bed at night and know that maybe I'm helping somebody else be a little less scared when they're handed that Manila envelope. All right, I'll see you as soon as I can. You mind getting the lights? I'm gonna head out.